Your concern about Britain today as a young person?
Well, to be honest with you, my concern about Britain at the moment is all these people getting here in all these other countries about how it's amazing here and how you get all these benefits and how you can just go to work and get all this money, but in reality, you come here, there's all immigrants just coming here just to get their, what's it called?
Benefit the economy.
Benefits. They don't benefit the economy. They don't add anything spectacular to our economy. I mean, I can't think of one person that lives close to me that actually benefits our economy in a positive way. So, for example, maybe in the private sector or someone like a doctor or a GP or something like that. They don't do nothing like that. And if they do, they don't do their job very well. What else?
This means they think of themselves, though.
Pardon?
They think of themselves.
Yeah, they think of only themselves. I mean, I've heard of a lot of people coming here, getting pregnant in their country, in their indigenous country, coming here, just about ready to pop, make it look like they're not ready to pop, get here, have their baby, they're entitled to all the benefits, and that's the way that they think. They don't want to go out and get a job. They don't want to benefit anyone other than themselves, and that's putting a big financial strain on our country at the moment.
And everyone has to pay the price for it.
Exactly. I mean, I am Colombian. I come here when I was 4 years old, but my mum done it all properly. I've got a British citizenship. I mean, I can choose to sign on if I want to, but it's a matter of pride that I choose not to.
Yes, it's mean you have to remain a man of integrity.
Yeah. Because I'm not indigenous to this country, my mum's always drilled it into my head that a Colombian has got no business going to the Englishman's tax office. You've got no business, you can get a job by yourself. I've got support from my mum, so I don't really need to. But you get all these other idiots, they think, oh yeah, I'm 18, I got my purple book, I'm going to go to the job centre and get my free money. I've never thought like that, never ever ever. And
it's mean if you have a chance to make an impact and be part of, let's say, an association that can help youth to achieve their goals, will you be helpful?
Of course I would be helpful. I mean, I'm a boxer as it is. I go to a boxing club just down the road. That is straight away, that's helping out, not helping out the community, but I'm incorporating myself into it. I'm helping out little children. I'm trying to get them more interested in things like boxing or skateboarding, because if they've got these things to take up their time, then they won't have to rely on going out on the streets and stealing and selling drugs and whatnot. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to instill into young people that there is something else that you can do, and if you keep yourself occupied, work hard, you'll get everything that you want. Everything will come easy to you.
Definitely.
Just like talking.
But yeah, I think you should have.
And you, my bro, tell me.
Don't talk to me about it. I'll be here all day.
It's mean the thing is, you know, the way I see things, the old day was more better.
Yeah.
Because people, when they used to come over here, they will integrate themselves.
Yeah.
They will respect the culture.
Exactly. No one does that.
You know, now it's quite shocking and alarming, because when I say young British, it's mean people who are citizens in this country, they're so sad, and you can see the hunger.
Yeah.
Is it the reality?
It's because everyone wants to come and reap the benefits. Everyone wants to come over here. There's people tell them it's a glorious life. It's not. It's not a glorious life. You come over here, you get what you get. You get what you're given, and it makes it harder for the people that are originally from here, like to get anything. You know, it makes everyone else. Oh, I don't know.
Agree with what you said though, but in other cases you've got people who, like white people like me and stuff, who also take the piss.
Yeah, no, I tell you that.
Like,
tell me about it.
I just think people these days, they want everything for nothing. They're not prepared to put the work in that. You need it.
There's no real jobs out there now. Like this used to be a trade-oriented country. Everything used to be made here. Everything used to be like manufactured and then exported. Like, but not anymore. Like everything gets imported. There's all the jobs are gone. It's a nightmare. It's just a nightmare to get anything.
It's mean for you young people like you who don't want to really to move, to achieve something. What will be the best way to see the future?
Hey?
How you see the future?
It's pretty bleak. It's pretty bleak at the moment.
But if you have that chance to make it better, will you?
Yeah, I would. But I don't know. I wouldn't know the first way to go about it. I wouldn't know what to do. There's a few ideas, but
But I think the local authorities can help.
yeah. It's just people nowadays just want to go out. They don't want to earn their way. I mean, it's becoming harder and harder. People keep cutting all the jobs. You know, it's down to like everything, like the army, all the civil services. People just ain't got the money. People ain't got the drive anymore. People haven't got the drive to go out and earn their way anymore. And it's pretty shit, really.
Do you think, guys, that the authority of today, you know, being really harsh on young people?
It's not.
I've got something to say about that.
Take it back to.
Okay, let's talk about police. Completely new subject.
Oh, Nick, don't mug.
Let's say, for argument's sake, that they was to try and improve their relationships with younger people.
Yes.
If they was to do that, they would get a much more of a better response from young people. If they was, say, I'm just putting hearsay into words, maybe do a course into how to deal with young people, how to get around the things that they say, how to stop their aggression and whatnot. Because a lot of young people, I'd say about 90% of the young people in this country, in London, dislike the police. Merely because they're unfair. They don't stick to rules and regulations. They go over, they take the piss, especially if you're black or if you're of another ethnicity. They take even more of the piss. I mean, I've known little kids from my school who have been the most wholesome kids, good grades, hard earners, they have a job, get pulled over by the police and get treated like scumbags. And I feel that if you're doing something to maybe disuse the community, like say sell heroin or crack cocaine or something like that, then yeah, by all means. But if you're doing something like trying to find something to do, which is the main problem in this country, is a lot of kids are bored and they don't have nothing to do. There's no youth centres, or not enough kids know about the youth centres for them to be able to occupy their time efficiently. But if there was something like that to be put in place, then I reckon it would improve the police relationships with young people.
I personally don't think it's got anything to do with race, though, Nick. It's not, because I'm white, yeah? I've been stopped 35, 40 times.
Wow.
Yeah, no, yeah, fair enough, sometimes it's race related, yeah? Or it's something to do with that, but it's not necessarily all the time. It's just a general outlook of younger people in general, because they think everyone's tied into the same band. They're all. It's like young person, he's got to be going out robbing or thieving or dealing drugs or whatever. It's not the case. Alright, fair enough. Sometimes it's however many percent it is, it's like racial, or what did you say it was?
Racial.
Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, but it's not always the case. I mean, people have been at it over the last 20 years. People have had it drummed into their heads that the police are against people. They're not necessarily, but the job they have, yeah, is quite hard nowadays, because everyone just wants to shout at them and try and beat them up and just try and make hassle for themselves. So if you do that, you're going to get stopped and you're going to get searched. To me, it doesn't.
Yeah, but what about the times when you have done nothing wrong, other than maybe look?
Yeah,
like
but you got to take the good with the bad, Nick. You got to take the good with the bad. You know, if you're doing something wrong and they stop you, then
you deserve the harassment just for doing what you're doing. Yeah, but
Do you think, because now, you know, we have a project here in Bromley?
Yeah.
Because, you know, I have a project called Youth Connection and Summer Camp.
Yeah.
You know, that will start in 3 months' time. Do you think that will help? Because the thing is, it will be with music, acting, everything.
It's not about whether the schemes will help. It's whether people want
to be involved in there. Yeah.
It's whether people want to take the steps to bother to do something. If they're not bothered, then they're not. Things wouldn't really be that successful. But
because the thing is, you know, when I say that Youth Connection is mean, young people for the age of 16 to 26 will come in. If they like music, they can do some music, they can do whatever they want. If they want to be in the movie industry, we have the possibility in sports, you know, football, athletes and everything, because we have people who are in place for that. Do you think that will be an help, especially for the borough of Bromley first?
There, definitely, but at the same point, it's whether or not they want to help themselves.
Yes.
Like the youth of today, I will say, we think we're owed something. That's what I think it is. Like, you see everyone just going around, it's all money orientated at the end of the day. There's not enough going around.
No one wants to work for nothing anymore.
Yeah.
Like people used to do voluntary work. People don't want to. They just want to see money. They want to get rich. They want to get everything. But you got to start at the bottom to work yourself up. You can't just go, oh, I'm going to get loads of money. I'm going to do this and that, because it doesn't work like that. People, you have to earn your way. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's craziness.
Thank you, guys.